All right. Hey guys, I just want to thank you and welcome you for joining our teams, the Legacy Collective Business Opportunity presentation tonight. We are so excited that you are here to join us. My name is Leslie Cordes. And for those of you that don't know, I have been a Beachbody coach for almost 7 years. And those 7 years have been transformative in more ways than one, definitely through my health and fitness, and then on the financial end too. So that's kind of what we get to chat with you guys about tonight. So you're going to be hearing from a fellow coach as well as Beachbody CEO Carl Daikeler. So exciting. We've never done a call quite like this, but we feel very honored to have him on. So I'm going to have Raina kick this off. Raina is a coach on my team. We met, almost 5 years ago. We met on Facebook, and she was kind of looking to do something in health and fitness, transform her health, and maybe build a business. And she has done just that. She's a fellow Superstar Diamond coach, member of the Million Club. She's been a 2-time top 10 coach, and she's got a pretty amazing story. So Raina, if you're there, we're ready for you.
I am here. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I've done these calls 100 times and I'm shaking, nervous. Thank you, Leslie, for the introduction. I am Raina O'Dell. I have been a coach for 4.5 years now, and it's freaking flown by. So I'm going to kind of just share my story about me kind of before Beachbody and during Beachbody and what's going on now. And I guess I'm going to start just because corporate is on the call. Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success. I feel like that needs to be put out there before we start just rambling. But I am from a super small town. My hometown had a population, I literally posted the other day, it was 460 or something like that. Ridiculously super.
Hey guys, Raina, it looks like somehow you got muted. And will everyone else just make sure to mute all lines? Sorry, I don't know.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay, I'm back. Everybody else mute yourself. Okay, so I don't even know what you heard or what you didn't hear, but I'm from a super small town, population literally 460 people. I wasn't active on Facebook before Beachbody. I didn't have a following before Beachbody. My story actually starts really way before Beachbody. I was in kind of a terrible marriage, honestly. I struggled with eating disorders, bulimia, anorexia. I mean, anything you could struggle with as far as eating, I struggled with it. I had a lot of self-esteem issues because of the marriage that I was in, a lot of, lack of confidence and things like that. We were also very paycheck to paycheck before Beachbody. I remember, driving to the gas station and having to text my husband at the time saying, you know what, can I put $5 in gas, please, because I'm about to, run out of gas. And I would have to literally park my car and wait until payday to put a handful of gas in my car. You know what I mean? It was a struggle. And my entire life is just slightly chaotic. I recovered slowly from my eating disorders, and at that time I kind of became obsessed with health and fitness. I started going to a gym. I would do pump classes in the gym here and there, 3 times a week or something like that. I went to the library at the time. Does anybody go to the library anymore? Nobody goes to the library anymore. But some people do. But I would, check out books about lifting and about the rules of lifting for women. I remember specifically reading that book. And I just became obsessed with it. And at the time, I was on a website called MyFitnessPal, and I actually was wondering about Shakeology at the time. I had seen some people posting about Shakeology and talking about how amazing it was. And so I was okay, this is exactly what I need. I need a magic shake. And so I was referred to my coach now, Leslie, Real Fit Housewife, and I messaged her on Facebook and I said, okay, you gotta tell me about the Shakeology stuff. I'd really like some free samples. I was that person, I just want something free. And so I asked her about it, and she told me about Shakeology, told me a little bit about what she did. I told her that I was just getting into health and fitness. And she just asked me, she said, have you ever thought about coaching? You should really think about becoming a coach. It's great accountability and, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, okay. I'm pretty sure it took me like 4.2 seconds to decide to actually jump in. And I, of course, had to ask my spouse at the time, and he was like, yeah, I don't know. And I took about a week to beg him to let me pay, or to let me sign up on the next payday. And I did. I signed up with P90X and Shakeology, and I dug in. I literally dug in. I was hesitant at first. I'm not going to lie. Like, working out from my living room, it was kind of scary at first. Like, who's going to like push me when I don't feel like working out? But I was plugged into a challenge group. I was plugged into a coach training group. So I kind of did both at the same time. I, at the time, was slightly overweight. I wasn't obese, but I was very unhealthy. I was about 30% body fat. So I definitely had some progress to make. So I committed to P90X. I jumped in and completed the program, the entire 90-day program, and I suffered through the yoga at 90 minutes a day back in the day. But I did it, and I completed it, and I honestly got in the best shape of my life from my living room. I literally had abs for the first time ever. And I was honestly blown away. And when I completed that program, it was all I needed for me to be like, you know what, I'm all into this journey. Dug into the journey, dug into the training, dug into coaching, and didn't look back, honestly. Within a year, we retired my spouse from his full-time job. He had a 6-figure income through the business or the company that he worked at, and we were able to retire him. It literally just completely and totally changed my life. I now am a single mom. I live off of Beachbody only. I have no other source of income. Beachbody is my sole income at this point. I don't even have the words to explain how this business has changed my life. The freedom that I have, the flexibility that I have to be able to be with my kids and send them off to school and be here whenever they're ready to be picked up. I mean, the freedom to work from anywhere. I made a post today about, having the ability to decide whether I wanted to work at home in my pajamas or at the coffee shop in like real adult clothes. And it's amazing just to have the opportunity to be able to decide that. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis about a year, no, it wasn't even a year ago, it was 2 years ago. And that was kind of a wake-up call. I had gone through some health issues and things like that. But prior to doing that, I dug into this business, dug into my journey, my health and fitness journey. And because I did that, because I stuck to the programs and stuck to the workouts and stuck to my nutrition and just followed what we actually provide, after going through that and having 2 major surgeries, and I had my colon and large intestine removed, like I've been gutted basically. I've been able to pop back so much faster and just come back with this like fire, honestly, and have such a huge appreciation for my health and what we do and not take it for granted. Health is completely and totally my first and foremost focus at this point, and this company, this Beachbody has given me the ability to do that. And not only in my own health and fitness journey, but in changing other people's lives as well. I already mentioned freedom. I already mentioned flexibility. I'm going to talk about traveling because I've literally, again, a town of like 450 people. I never traveled before Beachbody. Never, ever. And I've been to many countries and many places, most tropical, which is amazing, because of this opportunity. And honestly, I think every single day I wake up and I am just blown away by what we get to do every single day as coaches, by the people I get to work with. I get to choose who I want to work with. I get to choose who I talk to every single day. Coaching really has changed my life. And my best friends are on this call right now because of this company. So yeah, hi. So yeah, I don't know. Is that good? Is that, I heart Beachbody.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Because I know for us, it's like Beachbody has like become the household name like around here. And I think for most people, like they recognize first off, like programs like Insanity or P90X or 21 Day Fix, but it really, it's been like a game changer. Yes, and agree. Like all our besties are on this call. So, and that includes Carl, who maybe doesn't even need an introduction. I know a lot of you guys know him, but Carl Daikeler is the CEO of Beachbody. He is kind of our, I don't know, how would you put it, our ride or die in terms of this business. He's just been amazing, is a CEO to look up to, be inspired by. And then when we contacted him to do a call for us, he was like, yeah, and I'd love to make it a business opportunity presentation. We were like, amazing, like perfect, we'll have you on. So Carl, if you're there, which I hope you are.
Can you hear me okay?
For you, like take us away.
Well, so can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. So you didn't, that's almost the way it happened, Leslie. So first off, what does ride or die mean? Like, what is that?
I don't know, but can we get tacos on the way?
Yeah, for sure. As long as there's cheese nearby.
Like I picture it like we're in this together. Like maybe you're driving the motorcycle and I'm like in the sidecar.
All right, with goggles on?
Yeah, goggles on.
Okay. I seriously, I don't know what ride or die means. I've heard people say that and call me ride or die, or they've been ride or die. I'm just like, who's dying? Why? And why are we riding? So
yeah,
anyway.
I really just don't want to die, but I'm in for the ride.
Right. Okay. As long as it's safe. That's all. Not high traffic. Okay. Anyway, so I think it was Anita who said, hey, would you come on, get on a team call with us? And I said, no. That's actually how it went down. I said, I'm not going to do a team call. What I want to do is a prospect call. And so hopefully we've got some people on here who are currently coaches and who brought some prospect coaches because I have a help wanted sign out. And there's a very specific type of person that I'm looking for that is going to help us help people. And that's what's at the essence of this. What Raina just said, and I'm looking at all these faces, like the fact that you would show up at night and it gets dark so early, it feels like it's 10 o'clock at night, and here you are on this call, this prospect call in the middle of December, and people are thinking about the holidays, and you're considering joining this mission of ours, and I want to make sure that it's right for you and that you're right for us. And there's a few things that I've had some real success in the last maybe 3 or 4 weeks since leadership of qualifying a certain type of coach. And so I wanted to tell you what I'm looking for and who I think can actually be successful as a Team Beachbody coach, so that this is meaningful for you. Because while we can talk about the brands and we can talk about the money-making opportunity, the first and primary objective of this is losing weight and getting in shape. So if you're a prospect or even you're currently a coach, I think the primary objective needs to be about your own health and fitness and wanting to do that in a way that is the real deal, because it's very easy to lose weight. You can starve yourself. Just stop eating and don't ever eat again and have an eating disorder or cut entire food groups out of your life or never stop exercising, and you'll lose the weight. Now, obviously, we're not advocating that. We don't want that for people. What we want is to help people build their metabolism, have a healthy approach toward food so you can enjoy food and you can eat with the family, and a healthy approach toward exercise so that you can get it done in a reasonable amount of the day and you can stay consistent with it. So if that's your primary objective, I have great news. Because as it being your primary objective, that is something that you will never lose. So you don't need motivation to work hard. You're probably not trained to be a CEO of your own business or an entrepreneur. But if you want to lose weight and get in shape the healthy way, And that is, put it on a post-it note somewhere, that's my goal with this thing. First and foremost, I have great news because I've got 3 motivators, 3 influencers that are going to help you get in shape the healthy way and get fit. The first one is going to be the prospect of earning money. Because if you want to get in shape, and you've probably failed at other things that you've tried, you've joined gyms, maybe didn't go, joined gyms and they never talked to you, you bought equipment, or you tried, there's diet plans and all sorts of things that you can try, but you're all alone. Well, the good news is by surrounding yourself with other like-minded people like are on this call, other people who want to lose weight and get in shape the healthy way, you have the prospect of earning money. Now there's motivation for you to do this one thing that is proven in studies to help people actually follow through and lose weight with a program that's as difficult as P90X, or now we've got this 80-day obsession coming out. It's going to help you earn money if you are motivated to lose weight and get in shape, share your story, and attract other people. So now you've got this like motivation that you never had before because it can make you money. Now, that's just one of them though. The second influencer to help you lose weight and get in shape is you want to be a good role model for your kids, for your friends and family. That if you would like to show them that it's important to eat and make certain food choices to help live a healthier, fulfilling life. If you want to show them that consistency with fitness, if you want to show your kids or show your spouse or show your friends and family that it's an important thing, that you want that for them, that's motivation for you to keep working out, to keep eating right, watching your portions, and keep drinking Shakeology, and to share it on your social media. So now you got these 2 influencers that you never had before. You were on your own. You're going into January 1st again this year, and you want to lose weight. You want to get in shape. You're like, how am I going to do it this year? What's going to be different about this year that I'm going to lose weight and get in shape? Well, you're going to do it because you're going to sign up to be a coach, because you're going to want to earn money, and you want to be a role model for your friends and family. Oh, but I got a third, another influencer that's going to help you succeed for the first time ever. And that is, you want to do something special in your life. That right now, yep, you're going around life and you're raising the kids and you want that to be great. But there's so much going on in the world around us that we can't control, whether it's politics or people being mean to each other and mean tweets, or just this crazy news about what's happening with people in power and abuse of power and Me Too movement. Like, there's so much to just be like, oh my God, the world is so ugly and dark, that you can be in control of this one thing, that I'm going to contribute this one exceptionally positive behavior that you can control yourself. And you're going to contribute that to the world by taking care of yourself and being this role model that doesn't attack, that is positive, that is encouraging other people. And that is going to help you lose weight and get in shape, because you're going to want to stay consistent. Now, think about this. Think if you had these 3 things, or well, really it's 4 things, on your wall, because you've quit everything else, or everything else has frustrated you, but you have these 4 things on a Post-it note or on a whiteboard or something, and they say, I want to lose weight and get in shape. That's a given. I want to lead a healthier life. That's a given, okay? That's the first one. I'd like to earn money. So I'm going to do this vital behavior. We call them vital behaviors, is I'm going to be the proof the product works, because that's going to attract people to me as a coach. So I'm going to be the proof because I want to earn some money. That's the second thing up there on your whiteboard. And then the third thing on your whiteboard is I want to be a role model for my kids, because I don't want, this is the first generation in the history of the world, probably in the history of species, where our kids, the way we're teaching our kids, they've got a shorter life expectancy than we do. What kind of parents are we? So we want to be the role models. That's not going to be the reality for my kids or my grandkids. I'm going to show them that the choices that I make doesn't mean I need to be a Cub Scout. I can still have a cupcake from every once in a while. Leslie and I can still go get tacos when we're riding or dying, but I'm going to, more often than not, I'm not going to have 5 tacos. I'm going to have 2 tacos. And and I'm going to make more reasonable choices later in the day. I'm going to feed myself this healthy daily dose of dense nutrition called Shakeology to feed my biology what it needs from nature, because it's so hard to get from the food supply chain nowadays. So I'm going to be that role model to my kids. That's the third thing. So I want to lose weight and get in shape. I want to earn money, and I want to be a good role model for my kids and my friends and family. And then this third thing is, there's one thing, I'm going to put it down here. I want to control one thing and be a positive influence on the world with one thing. And it's going to be to try to end the trend of obesity. I'm going to be kind to people. I'm going to help people in this one way that I can proactively help them. And it is simply by running challenge groups and being proof the product works. Imagine how powerful that is. I don't know how many people on here went to college for accounting, for business, for what do you go to college for? Science, things that you learn, I don't know, car mechanics, whatever. Like all these things, it's great. You can help people. Well, here's this side gig you can do part-time that literally can end a trend of obesity in the world and lifestyle disease that is affecting 1 in 3 adults over the age of 40 that are now pre-diabetic. You have the ability, with your behavior, with your you being a role model, to help end this trend. You can be a positive force in this world around us that's like, what am I going to, every morning I wake up and I like, you get your news, and you look at it and you're like, oh my God, what are they going to tell me? Who's going down today? Who's getting shut down? Like, what other bad news? What other person that I used to admire is going down today? Instead, you're going to do this one thing. You're going to wake up and you're going to work out and you're going to drink that shake and you're going to unlock this power, this positive power you have to make healthy choices the rest of the day and be this inspiration to and radiate positivity to other people because you took care of yourself in the morning. And it's going to feel so good. One thing in your life that you can control that's going to feel so good. So those are the 4 things. That's what I'm looking for. So let's review that. Here you are, prospective coach. You'd like to make a little bit of money. You'd like to earn enough money to pay cash or pay cash for Christmas presents or pay off your credit card debts or whatever, college debts, whatever you have. Obviously, there's no guarantee of any outcome unless you work it, unless you help people. But let's look at how this thing actually works. We've got all these fitness programs. We've got a new program coming out called 80-Day Obsession, which as of December 14th, you can try this program, A Little Obsessed, which will give you a sneak peek at what 80-Day Obsession is a little bit like. But you could, when we all start that January 15th, imagine all these, right now, I bet somebody's popping into your head. Imagine all the people that want to lose weight and get in shape come January and New Year's resolution time comes around. Imagine just a couple people in your mind. You can help them, and they can start on January 15th when all of us start this round of 80 days of 80-Day Obsession. And you can help those couple of people. And then those people can help a couple of people. And you've just set off this domino effect of positivity and helping people because at the root of it, you want to lose weight and get in shape. And you want to earn extra money, which is totally okay. But you want to do it in a way that makes you a good role model for your kids, that you can do from home in your spare time, and which is contributing to a more positive experience in your life, because nothing feels better. I got on this call and there's Raina talking about, ending eating disorders or getting control of her life. You know how good that makes me feel? I could be the CEO of whatever. I could be entrepreneur of whatever. I was in the infomercial business. How proud were my parents of that? Sent me to a 4-year college. I get into the infomercial business. Turned out pretty good, though, because I made some choices and we created these cool fitness programs. So how good does it feel that my infomercials or my direct marketing company, that I'm not selling something bad for you, that I've got something that I get on a call like this and I hear about how lives are changed for the positive. You get to have that same outcome as a coach. And again, it starts with that very first thing that's completely self-motivated, that you want to lose weight and get in shape. You want your jeans to fit better. Because I know right now, what is it, December 4th? Is that what today is? It's December 4th. guarantee at least half the people, if not most of the people on this call, had the same experience that I had this morning. And you put on your jeans, and they were like, what? Why are they drying? Somebody left my jeans in the dryer too long because they are tight. And I'm going to have to stress these things out. What is it that why does the person who does the laundry always dry them too much in December? Or you just said, those jeans are just too tight. I'm putting on my yoga pants. I know what you're up to. I've got my wagging pen going on because I'm looking at you. So you don't want to have that experience. You want to feel good in your body. You want to feel good about how your clothes are fitting. So you want to lose weight. You want to get in shape. And now's the time to start it. You don't wait till January 1st. You don't wait till January 15th. Yeah, you're going to go hardcore into this 80-day obsession thing. We're all going to do it together. But right now, you can get control of this. And it can start as easy as drinking one of these shakes a day. We call it Shakeology. Super potent, was formulated by my wife, and is helping so many people just feel better. And when you start to feel better about yourself, because it helps you stay regular, it helps you curb your cravings for sugar cravings. Certainly, a lot of people say that. It helps them curb their cravings for junk food, and just makes you feel more satisfied. So, when your body doesn't feel as hungry, that means you might not want that late night snack. You might not want to eat something before dinner or before lunch. You can just start by drinking this shake, because it was formulated to be the one thing. It's not just a protein shake. It was formulated to be the one thing that's missing in your life from a nutrition standpoint, so that when it comes to doing the workouts, you've got the energy to do it. Not another hit of caffeine necessarily, but a good source of energy that's going to help fill what you call your adrenals. We've got so much stress in our lives, and that undermines our immune system. So that's that sort of lagging, sort of lackluster feeling that so many of us have when it gets dark so early, and we've been just using caffeine to keep everything moving. Shakeology helps move the body back into a place of vitality and health. And that's what you can get started with right now. Maybe start doing 10-minute workouts, maybe 20-minute workouts leading up to the big January 15th start. But if it starts with those 4 things, if you're on this call right now and you're thinking, well, yeah, I'd like to lose weight and get in shape. I'd like to feel good in my own body. I'd like to feel, I don't want to button my clothes and be like, here it comes again. Here come those pounds again that I just worked so hard all year to lose, and they're back. And that's okay. I'm not judging that. I'm just saying I know how it feels, because you worked hard and you're like, forget it. I don't want to bother because it always comes back on. Well, you know how you keep it from coming back on? It's always going to go up and down a little bit. It always goes up and down a little bit. But you know how you can keep it from going up, 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 up? By having these other influencers. So let's review. You want to lose weight, you want to get in shape. You want to earn some money. That's going to help you keep your mind, keep focused on your goals to lose weight and get in shape, because you want to show people that you're serious about it, and that's going to help you earn money, because they're going to take you seriously that you're actually going to help them lose weight and get in shape. You want to be a good role model to your friends and family. And you want to do that anyway. You want to do that for your kids anyway. So that's going to influence you to want to lose weight and get in shape. You got to write it down, because it's easy to blow it off. It's easy to forget that was a goal. So you write it down somewhere. So you got these 3 things so far. I want to lose weight and get in shape. I want to earn money. I want to be a good role model for my friends and family. Show my kids that it's an important part of life. And then I want to have something that I control in my life that feels good. I want something in my life that's going to help me, that is completely in my control. And that's this. These choices that I make that help me lose weight and get in shape. Look at those 4 fantastic things. Who doesn't want these 4 things in their lives? And I know that you've got other options, and that's totally okay. Like if your favorite thing in the world to do is serve coffee and make coffee and masturbate, go get a job at Starbucks. That's totally cool. I like to have coffee every once in a while, so that's okay. If you want to be a limo driver or an Uber driver, do it. You love to drive. But if your goal is to work from home, part-time job, maybe up to full-time job, but let's just think part-time right now. lose weight and get in shape, be a good, earn money, be a good role model, and have something that you are completely in control of in your life that makes you feel good. I don't know of anything else that has those things that also has the ability to help 300 million people in North America and the UK who are also overweight or obese. This is a problem that's affecting hundreds of millions of people who the upside of solving that, the economic opportunity, is actually now in the hands of the people with the problem. I don't know any other opportunity like that, where the people who can make the money are the people who have the problem. Does that make sense? So here we are with this opportunity. We're on this call. We've been on this call now for a half hour. And I've got prospects on here who are like prospective superheroes. Did you ever see Superman, the movie? And like the kid, the asteroid goes, gee, and he lands in the backyard of this farm. And the people find the little baby, and they're like, I don't know what to do, baby. He's lifting all the furniture, but let's keep him. And so they've got the little baby, but he doesn't know he's a superhero. He just knows he just likes to lift furniture. So that's what he's doing. He's lifting the furniture, lifting his dad's car so he can change the oil. That's nice. And that's all he could have done. He could just been really super handy. But then they found out he's got superpowers that could save the world. And I've got right now 193 people on here. Well, take me out of it. 192. No, we just lost one. So 191 people on here who have superhero powers. You have superpowers to end the trend of obesity, of self-destruction. This cycle of anxiety and depression and weight gain, to help people for once in their life make this healthy choice of fitness, nutrition, and working together to solve a problem that can affect our kids. And you have that power in your hands. What a, almost said a bad word. What an amazing opportunity that you've got to be that superhero. So don't just lift the furniture up. Don't just lift the car up for your dad. Let's put that superhero, those superpowers to work that you've got because you're a human being. That's what's so special about this. Look, this isn't just some Netflix delivery system of fitness programs. This isn't just a bag of powder that we drink as the shake. This is this movement where the most important part of it, I'm looking right at her. I'm looking right at them. You are the component that's been missing from health and fitness all along, because it's so easy for people to quit. That's why they quit. And it's so easy to sell them on a hope of the new thing. That's why every January 1st they come around, there's a whole new crop of gimmicks that people can buy. But I'm saying let's be the ones that break that cycle, because you want to get in shape, you want to get healthy and fit, you want to earn money, you want to be a great role model for your kids, and you want something positive in your life where you can make a big contribution to society and feel good about yourself. What an amazing opportunity that you've got. And here it is, 5:30 Pacific time on December 4th. You could make a decision, a commitment that literally just needs to start with you signing up for this thing. You sign up with what we call a challenge pack that gets you Shakeology every month, that gets you access to all access Beachbody On Demand, all the programs that we've created. And then here's the other thing. I want you to think, I said at the beginning of the call, I want you to think of one or two people. Who do you know that this sounds like it kind of resonates for? Who else do you know who wants to lose weight, who wants to earn some money, who cares about their kids and wants to be a good role model and could use something positive in his or her life? Who do you know? Whoever popped into your head, write down the name as soon as possible, because here's what I want to have happen after this call. And this is what I asked Leslie and Anita and Raina to do. I asked them to ask you to leave the last 10 minutes after this call for following up with whoever's on the call and seeing if we can get you started today, because there's no reason to not start today. Here's why. You get started, and then you reach out, you get signed up, and then you reach out to those one or two people who you just thought about because they popped into your mind for a reason, and you say, hey, I was just on this call with the CEO of this thing called Beachbody, and they're helping people lose weight and get in shape and earn an extra income in their spare time. And I know you care about your kids and care about your friends and family, and I know you could use something positive in your life. And I'm putting this group together, this squad called Ride or Die, TM. I'm putting together my Ride or Die squad, and we're going to lose weight and get in shape and earn money and be good role models and have something positive in our lives. You want to be a part of that? Because your name popped up in my head, but we got to get started right now because we want to build a group of 10, 20, 30, maybe 50 people by the time we start this program January 15th. And by the way, here's the best part for you and for those people who I hope you call tonight or tomorrow. If anybody doesn't have a good experience, they can finish the whole darn bag of Shakeology, and if they're not happy with it for any reason, they forget about it. They really didn't want to lose weight that much. They really don't care about their kids and being a role model anyway. And you know what? I'll find something else that's positive for me. They can totally get all their money back. There's a money-back guarantee after 30 days. So you give it a shot for 30 days, finish this bag of powder, try the workouts, and if the lifestyle doesn't work for you or for them, that's cool. We just wanted to try because this is a big problem. So we have enough confidence in it that the right people are going to be attracted to this, and they're going to see it through and be coaches for life because we're going to ride and die. So that's what we're looking for. I'm looking for my Ride or Die squad. This is the Ride or Die coach prospecting call. And that's what we're going for. So, we got this magic shake that helps people. You drink it once a day. I post, I don't know what day I'm on. I'm like 340-ish days. So far, I've had this all year. I'm called what they call a 365er. And you want to be that too because you want to show your kids that you're going to do something healthy at the start of each day for yourself and show them that it's important what they put in their body. And you're going to feel good. And then all of a sudden, people are going to be like, I've been watching you on Facebook and Instagram, and you seem to have changed behavior. And I'm also noticing that you're losing weight. What are you doing? Because I'd like to do that. And that's when everything unlocks for you, and you start earning money. And that's when you're like, I got to keep losing weight and keep getting in shape, do it the healthy way, because I got to be proof the product works. And you see, it's going to help you with the very initial thing that started the whole call off, and that is you want to lose weight, get in shape, and feel good in your own clothes. See how this works? It's like a crazy miracle job because of this 30-day money-back guarantee. So, like if it's true, if any of the answers to these questions are yes, if the answer to the first one is yes, I think all answer to all the other ones are yes. I don't know anybody doesn't want to earn money, be a good role model, have something positive in their lives. And that's the point. So right now it comes down to what do you want to do? What do you want to do with this information? And as crazy, the fact that all of us squares on here, like here we are, a bunch of squares looking at each other on the screen, and like, what is it? How could this miraculous opportunity present itself to us? Why is this available to us? Because it's not easy, but it's so important. But the good news is it's simple. So it can be hard because we know it's working out every day and watching your portions and controlling some emotional eating habits and those kind of things. That's hard. But if you've got these other influencers, it gets a little easier. If you've got a bunch of squares who get on calls with you, your Ride or Die squares, it just gets a little easier. And then all of a sudden, you're just tilting the scale that way. And when you start to get paychecks that come in because you've attracted other people to this, you're like, oh, I see why this works. And then you say, hey, Carl, send me a Facebook message. And you say, hey, Carl, would you do a team call for me? And I say, no, I won't do it. But if you would help me build my Ride or Die squad, I'll jump on a call with you. And then you get 189 people to stay on with us for a half hour, and we see who we can sign up. So that's the point of the call. And I don't need to belabor it. I don't need to talk anymore, except to say, I don't know if you want to lose weight and get in shape. I don't know why you wouldn't do it because you got a 30-day money-back guarantee. And why would you want to wait till January 1st to feel good about yourself and start building the crew? Because you don't want to wait till everybody's already joined their gyms or bought their stuff and made their choice. So they go, maybe I'll do it next year. You got to start building now to take advantage of this new thing we got coming out called 80-Day Obsession or whatever program is suitable for you. Could be Clean Week, could be 21-day fix, Shift, Shop, P90X, Sanity, T25. I could go on and on. We got 700 different workouts on this platform. Question is, are you motivated to use them? So I say, give it a shot. Why not? And then see if those two people who popped into your mind are interested in joining you. And maybe this call will still be up on Leslie's page or Anita or Raina's page, and they can listen to what the guy has to say. And then maybe they get two people pop into their head and see what's happening. The Ride or Die Squad is moving, and things are happening. And we're attracting people, and we feel good. And we're being a source of good and a source of moving people to healthier habits. And I think that's pretty cool. So that is my message. I hereby invite you to join us on this mission. I'm so proud of you getting on this call in the first place. If nothing else happened, maybe it'll resonate that you'd like to be a good role model for your kids and participate in a challenge group. You don't have to be a coach, but we'd love you to be a coach because we need people who are take initiative kind of people, the kind of people who sit on a call for 35 minutes and listen to a guy kind of sitting in the shadows talk for that long and make bad jokes. So now it's up to you. So Leslie, that is, I hope my mic was on for all that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's all I wanted to say. And I sure do appreciate you guys getting on the call. And now it's about action because nothing's going to change unless we change something. So now I'm inviting anybody who's on this call with us to sign up with us, get the challenge pack, and let's go. And let's make 2018 the healthiest, most productive, happy, family love-filled year of our lives. To do that, we got to put the right stuff in there. We got to put the right inputs in there that make us feel good about ourselves, feel good about what we're doing for our kids, and feel good about the role we're playing in society. We got it all together because it starts here with this team. So that's what I wanted to say. The end.
Can I take credit for your new for our new hashtag?
Totally. Ride or die, baby.
Ride or Die Squad. We love it. But thank you. And what you said is so true. I mean, those are the reasons I signed up. I mean, I was a stay-at-home mom, and I'd lost a couple of pounds doing an at-home Beachbody workout. And that was, I was looking to be a better role model for my kids and to have something on the side for me that was positive and fun and to make money. So I was proof the products work, because my goal when I started was to make $100 a week. And that was going to begin to change my family's life. And well, you know, the rest of the story. I'm here 7 years later, so it worked.
Amazing. Hey, look, and I'm so proud of you, proud of all you guys, because it's not things change, technology is changing. That's putting us, through some growing pains. But at the end of the day, at the very center of it is people helping people. That's why it works. And that's why it's so important that the type of people that we attract to this are the right kind of people. And that's why I do these fingers, because what I didn't say was make money at all costs, because there's other ways to make money. You can sell drugs, you can sell motorcycles. Well, I'm just saying there's other ways that are more compelling to make money. We can sell candles, whatever. But here we are contributing to solve a problem, a major problem that affects hundreds of millions of people that nobody else has been able to solve before. And my premise is, while there's plenty of ways and plenty of demand for health and fitness products, when you put together a group of tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people who go, I'm going to solve my problem and I'm going to help other people solve their problem, that is a powerful, unstoppable movement that technology can't replace. They're going to make driverless cars. They're going to find some way to have robots manufacture just about everything. But people helping people, that's an irreplaceable thing. And that's why this is such a valuable opportunity for those that step in with the right motivation and the right heart going into this.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on. I think our final message to you guys is to reach out to the coach that invited you to this call tonight. connect with them. If you have any questions, like, let's get those answered and get you signed up. Because I know on our team, we're big on bringing you in, making you part of our squad, our Ride or Die squad, and getting you the training you need. I always think about it this way, like in January, basically right after Christmas, everyone begins to think about, oh my gosh, what are my New Year's resolutions? What am I going to do for my health and fitness? If you get started now, get on your own journey now, begin to build your little business now, you're going to have all those people come the end of December and January ready to partner up with you.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me on, Leslie, and I hope we see, some good follow-ups and the right kind of people join us, and please keep me posted, because I want to know who signs up, and would love to see that the team expanded by virtue of this call and the people that I see on the screen, and that we see some really great results. So thanks for having me on.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Thanks, guys. Good night.
See you guys.